Coach Eds, we're back once again. Started a week, it's a Monday, so brand new culture news rolling out, even though I've been checking it out like all weekend just to stay posted. But it's a lot of things, as always, happening in the world of culture. I'm actually pulling up the stories right now on anthropologist.com, but finishing up some projects. So I'm working on a lot of things. As always, as I keep mentioning, as of the past couple videos, it's been a lot of things that I've been working on, keeping it under wraps while I wrap it up and really stay focused with this. So coming to a close on some upcoming projects that I'm about to be putting out, re-listen for a lot of you guys to check out. So that's about to be really cool. But for the time being, every single day, hop on anthemculture.com. Brand new news stories, whether it's music, art, food, fashion, literature, architecture, dance, theaters, festivals. It's a lot of good stuff. I don't know. From literally all around the world. So we're about to keep that updated. Wait a second, let me pull it up. Getting together some new news stories to talk about today. anthemculture.com, as you see, very mobile friendly. So we're about to get into the stories now though, so check it out. So MasterCard out in Ghana sponsoring this very big event called the UEFA Championship. So they actually, in promotion for it, they actually had this grand event where invited a lot of VIP guests, music artists, celebrities, a lot of good stuff, and they put everybody into this one venue really just to watch and really have a great time. So it was a lot of music acts, live performances. They actually had drinks, networking, just a lot of people hanging out and screens all over the place. So it's pretty cool. So it was a pretty upscale event. Like I said, it was a lot of VIP guests that was there. So even just scrolling through the pictures, it looks like an amazing clientele that actually came out to the event. So shout out to MasterCard for putting that on. And check out the pictures and more information on that on anthemculture.com. Next, one of the crazy things is pretty much news out in England, where a lot of smaller grassroots music venues putting on local acts and just regional acts and stuff like that. They've been experiencing a lot of downturn when it comes to their traffic and revenue and stuff like that, and just the overall growth of them. So now, which one is it? The Arts Council England program is actually putting together this huge fund to help support a lot of them. So I know it said people could start applying for a lot of grants from a couple $1,000s to hundreds of thousands of dollars, which is pretty crazy. So really just to support the growth of art, of music, and of venues, and really just to continue to promote culture, and a lot of local acts starting to get their big break and stuff like that. So read more about that on anthemculture.com, and I'm sure you could read about how you could help support the venues out that way. And if you happen to be out there and they're hosting a show, make sure you go check it out and show some love to them. So anthemculture.com for more info. One of the biggest news when it comes to fashion around the world, everybody wants to have something made in Italy, quote unquote. That's the biggest thing going around. So actually out in China, it is the China National Garment Association. They're actually putting together this big festival, a fashion summit called the Sino-Italian Fashion Summit. And they're really putting it together really just to bring together a lot of manufacturers from out in Italy out to China, and collaborate with a lot of major labels out in China, because they really want to, I guess, promote the synergy between the two. And a lot of people are saying okay, people out in China want the Italian goods, and Italian people want to expand their offerings as well. So there's going to be a lot of talks, a lot of discussions, networking, all of that good stuff. And a lot of people could learn more about the progressive movement, as far as having a lot of made in Italy products out in China for them to purchase and enjoy and rock the latest fashion. So make sure you read more about the summit, check out the dates, more information on that if you're able to check it out right on anthemculture.com. So out in Cleveland, which is actually not too far from here, is actually putting on this crazy festival called the Borderlight Festival. Yes, the Borderlight Festival, the very first edition of its kind, being held out in Cleveland. And it's pretty much bringing together from 9 different countries a lot of performance art and theater type shows and programs and stuff like that. So they're gonna put together this big festival. Just from reading it, I remember people from China, South Africa, Syria, Ireland. It's a whole lot of like performance groups that are gonna be coming out to Cleveland, really just to like showcase their art and talent and stuff like that. And it really wants to promote just art creativity, performance arts, theater arts like around the world. So out in Cleveland, they're making a huge push for that, doing a lot of great things. So you can read more about the details on that, like when it's going to be happening, which is actually like really, really soon. So you may want to make sure you get tickets and everything, all of that good stuff for that. So anthemculture.com, make sure you check it out. So everybody knows the Cannes Festival is coming up out in France, and the 72nd edition, which is pretty crazy. That's a lot of years of having this long-running festival. That's probably why it's one of the like biggest film festivals around the entire world. But one country that's gonna have like a lot of films being screened out there is Argentina. In Argentina, they're gonna have like a lot of like feature films, shorts, documentary styles, animations, all of that. So this article is actually talking about like the Argentinian influence on the Cannes Festival, like mentioning like a lot of different directors that's going to be coming out there, a lot of different films that's going to be screened, a lot of different actors and actresses that's just going to be hanging around the scene out that way. So it's going to be really cool if you're really into like Argentinian films and planning to go to Cannes, or even just like to check out the lineup and show support for like the national films that's going to be featured out at this grand big film festival. You want to make sure you check it out right on anthemculture.com. So more news stories from all around the world, anthemculture.com. You want to make sure to continue to check that out every single day, every single night, weekdays, weekends. It doesn't matter. It's always culture news going up there. A lot of crazy things happening with Anthem Culture. Brand new merchandise, music, moves. There's a lot of great stuff coming up. So you want to make sure you continue to check out the videos, subscribe. If you haven't already, tell a friend, like, leave some comments, say what's up, all of that good stuff. Make sure you continue to check out anthemculture.com. Shout out to other culture heads. Appreciate culture.